I'm Mama Nabuma, aged 33 years. I gave birth to 15 children. Unfortunately, 5 died. We were financially poor. I got a problem after being operated on the last born. I became unable to work, not able to sit properly, which led my husband to start beating me, saying that I don't respect him, I'm lazy, and always sick because of being HIV positive. He chased me from home with all my children. Trust came in and rescued me to their community shelter, where I'm now staying with all my children. We have a lot of victims of domestic violence, under which we have these people. The people have helped. These leaders got different problems. We have done a lot to help her so as to survive, and that's why we started up this building where we can keep them, where they can sit and be relieved here, giving them food, something to drink, and some energizers so that they can have a nice face, nice looking people. We are working hard. We would like them to put on very well, not like this. This one is naked, needs something to put on up and live in a better life. I'm Nachimwelo Madina, aged 30 years, the mother of Namakula Fatuma. I was divorced by my husband with all my children after realizing that I was HIV positive. I had nowhere to begin from, right from basic needs. This forced me to send my daughter Fatuma to work in the city so that she can support my family. Unfortunately, Fatuma was defiled at work and became pregnant at the age of 14. She came back home. I kept her till she gave birth to a baby boy. Trust came across my family. They helped me to construct a house where I'm now staying and advised me to go to police and report this case. Now I have no assistance because months without working. The baby has no clothing, no milk since he's no longer breastfed.
A child is entitled to basic education, which shall be the responsibility of the state and the parents of the child.
As Tosi, we found out that Namakula Fatuma has to get her right for education. Tosi has helped her to go back to school, but again, she walks a long distance from home to school, which is also dangerous because she might be raped again. She needs to be in a boarding school, which Tosi cannot afford at the moment.
In the best interest, child shall have the right to know and be cared for by their parents or those entitled by law to bring them up.
I'm Makilina, aged 50. I'm not a widow, but staying single. I left my husband because he used to beat me severely, overworked me, and was harassing me sexually, both in public and even when my children are seeing. We went through courts of laws, but he did not change. I was advised to leave him and start a new life. I worked hand in hand with my children and constructed this house. But the problem is, my house is leaking, and my divorced husband always intimidates me that he will burn me and my children inside this grassy thatched house. I'm now staying with the 4 children. I'm Alice, 65 years. A rich man came in and did everything possible to grab my house and the remaining land which I was farming from. I consulted Tosi and they advised me to report this case to police. The police helped me and I now have my land back and my house, but I still need to be helped to claim for my expenses because I won this case.
Nakasaga Rosemary, Executive Director, TOSI, the Many Support Initiative. TOSI was founded in 2010. TOSI strives for a community where vulnerable girls and women fight for their own lives, their human rights are achieved, and the socio-economic justice is sustained. TOSI has got the following achievements. TOSI has started a co-save scheme where women save and borrow some to invest in ideas, income-generating activities. Women have also been helped to know their rights, for example, right to education, right to food, right to shelter, right to property. TOSI struggling to sensitize the community on HIV/AIDS and gender-based violence. TOSI also wants to construct a new community shelter to rescue. TOSI would also like to construct more houses to violated women who are homeless, provision of more income-generating opportunities, and follow up all community violence cases till justice is sustained.
Ekibiina kiyamba bonna.